Hi guys, my name is Alexandra Jones, and today I would like to talk about body image in the media. Media in the 21st century is toxic to the minds and welfare of a younger generation. Right now, the world is a world of shifted values. Because of the media, girls think it's more important to be skinny, sexy, and immodest than kind, smart, and generous. As a whole, women have been fighting a war with the beauty industry, and the beauty industry has been winning for a number of years. The beauty industry has projected an image of body perfection that both men and women are striving to meet. Therefore, it is needed that young boys and young girls need to be educated about a healthy body image and for the media and beauty industry to be regulated in what they portray. Teenage girls everywhere admit to feeling like a pig for eating an apple while their friends don't eat anything at all. Many teen girls eat nothing all day and then overeat in the afternoon once they are alone. This creates a want to diet and to eat less. Adolescent girls who diet are at 324% greater risk for obesity than those who don't diet. Because their friends are dieting, they want to now as well. So now, 1 in 3 girls that are a healthy weight diet anyway. By the age of 17, 90% of girls have been on a diet of some kind, and 8% of girls turn to smoking to control their weight. The media makes it almost impossible for us to have a healthy body image. We need to change the mindset of teenage girls to see their bodies in a positive way so that they don't miss out on all the wonderful things that life has to offer. The beauty industry doesn't realize that when 12-year-olds hate their thighs or that they think that they don't have stomachs like Victoria's Secret models, the only one that wins is the dieting industry. The one thing that we can teach teenage girls right now is the utmost importance of to focus on being their best selves, because that's all we can do in this skinny obsessed world. We see it everywhere, in the magazines we read, in the TV shows we watch, and in the celebrities we can't escape. We are always at the media's consent. The news is filled with more celebrity gossip these days instead of actual news. Conveniently, the dieting industry controls a majority of the media, and both of those two were voted two of the greatest pressures in this life. There is an undeniable pressure placed on teen girls now, more than ever, to lose weight and be hyper thin, and that's because of celebrities in the media. Teenagers are exposed to it everywhere. The famous model Kate Moss once said, "Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels." And all that does is teach young people that in order to feel good, you have to be skinny. There is a certain idolization of celebrities. There is a need to look like them, dress like them, act like them, and then suddenly everyone forgets to be their own person. Popular celebrities admit while they looked great, they felt horrible about their body. There is nothing positive that comes out of hating your body. The lesson that needs to be taught is that to treat your bodies with the utmost respect, because it's your vehicle throughout this life, and once it's broken down, it becomes a lot harder to go through life gracefully and confidently. Celebrities have become a negative influence after being placed in magazines where every single photo of them is edited. The issue is that when the magazines are placed in homes, it's become what mothers and guardians are giving to our future leaders to look like. A fake representation of what celebrities look like, the exact celebrities that we idolize and want to become. Teach your girls that self-worth does not come from your body, and teach your boys that girls are so much more than their bodies. It needs to be a team effort. Buying trashy magazines is an easy way to promote the use of Photoshop. When looking at models, it's easy to want a big thigh gap, deep collarbones, a well-defined six-pack, and long skinny legs. But very few percentage of bodies are ever like that without the use of Photoshop. The question we need to ask magazine editors is, why only pick models that fit that very selective social norm, considering that only a small percentage actually meet that? In the modeling industry, it pits girls against one another by who's the tallest and skinniest. A famous celebrity once said, "I was basically starving my body and weighing myself 3 to 4 times a day. I'd gotten so delusional about food that I believed that a chicken wing was more of a logical snack than an apple because it weighed less." It's thought like this that fuel bulimia and anorexia for young girls. As consumers, in the 21st century, we get locked in the prison of body image. The way you treat your body gives a lot of proof to how you treat yourself. As a whole, the idea of being critiqued on our bodies sounds horrible. There's a fear among American women about being criticized for how they look. When we praise being skinny, we give anorexia and bulimia a leg up by promoting it to our young girls. 65% of men and women have eating disorders. Eating disorders have raised 110% in the last 3 years. The main ages for an eating disorder were 14 and 15 years old, which leads to anorexia and bulimia. When the mind and body are still growing and developing, it's extremely dangerous to one's health when the needed nutrients and healthy food are not taken in. With one simple Google search, there's millions of articles of how to be bulimic without your parents knowing, or why you should be anorexic. There's too much free reign on the internet to keep teenagers safe and sane. There's a lot of cleanup to be done. When surveyed in schools about weight, many girls would like to change, but they're unsure of how to start. Many feel like if they ask their moms for help that they would get mad because healthy food is expensive. While this is true, we have to remember all the positive things that eating healthy can do for us, both mentally and physically. While it's important to be healthy, it's even more important to eat in moderation and to start teaching moderation at an early age. Life is too short to worry about having the perfect body. You'll be okay if you enjoy delicious foods once in a while. It's what makes life fun. It's remembering that we can't eat what we like all the time that will give us a positive body image. Remember that food is not the issue, but society is. All of the creams and serums in the world cannot make you look beautiful. Real beauty comes from within. When attempting change by small and simple things, great things do come and can be done. Empowerment for young girls will be the key that leads us to the next generation to greatness. By stopping the over-glamorization of eating disorders, an actual order of confidence could be just beyond the horizon. When thinking about a comparison to a favorite celebrity, instead think of all the ways an individual can change the way that media is perceived and that they can walk out in front and triumphant. The yellow brick road is waiting, but there is a certain level of courage needed before steps are taken. The power to fix issues lies within future leaders, but there's a certain level of education, knowledge, and common sense which is needed before truly making a difference in the way the beauty industry, the dieting industry, and media makes everyone feel. When it comes to putting a stop to the negative side of media, never assume it's out of reach, because a few strong voices can change the world. Thank you guys so much for listening. I really appreciate it.